Do you want to learn how to create your own customer chatbot effortlessly with Voiceflow? In this video, we will build a basic customer support chatbot for our online bike parts store. Our chatbot will use a knowledge-based document that will have all the information to answer frequently asked questions by the customers. Here is the knowledge base document that I am using. This has contact information section, then it has frequently asked questions with the answers. For example, where is my order? Here is the answer. I generated this knowledge base document using ChatGPT. You can do that easily for your own online business. Check out the links in the description if you would like to get this knowledge base document and the system prompt that you can use to customize as per the business you are doing. I can also provide you the prompt I used to generate this knowledge base document. Now let us go to Voiceflow and sign in. Once you are inside Voiceflow, click on this new assistant button and then give the name for your chatbot. Here I am calling it as basic customer support. Let us choose chat as the modality, English as our language. Click continue, then click on the create assistant. This is the canvas. It may be pre-populated with certain examples that you can delete. Press Ctrl A and then delete. Now you have an empty canvas. After that, our next step is to upload the document into the knowledge base. In order to do that, click on this content menu option, then click on this knowledge menu option, then click on add data source, then choose upload file. You can upload PDF, TXT or docx extension files, and the maximum file is 10 megabytes. Here you can drag and drop, or you can select the browse button. Here is my knowledge base document. I'm going to select this one and then click on this import button. Give it a few seconds and then you can see the knowledge base document has been loaded successfully here. You can also test it by clicking on this preview button. Let us type in where is my order. It looked up the knowledge base document that we have loaded and then gave the response here, which is correct. Now we know it is working. Let us close the preview here. Then you click on this settings button. Let us change our system prompt here. I want to replace this system prompt with my custom prompt so that it will provide accurate answers to users' questions. I will remove this one and then paste my own prompt here. Let us keep max tokens at 200. You can leave the temperature at 0.10. Then for the AI model, if you are on a free plan for the Voiceflow, you can use GPT 3.5 Turbo. You can click on this drop down and then most of the other models will require you to be on a paid plan. You can see this model can only be used on a paid plan. Once you are satisfied with these settings, click on this save button. You can test your knowledge base document by clicking on this preview button. Then you can type in a question that exists in your knowledge base document. For example, I am typing here, where is my order? This is giving the correct answer that is based on the knowledge base document. Close out the preview. Now that we have the knowledge base set up and we have tested it, let us go to the designer option. Click here on the designer option. This is the empty canvas where you will be working on creating your chatbot. Here on the left side you see different options. Let us click this talk option and then select the text card and drag it onto the canvas. We are starting a new block here. In the text box, just type in, "Hi, my name is Lucas from Super bikes. There is a cool feature here that you can use to generate variations for this sentence. You can generate 1, 3 or 5 variants. Let me generate 5 variants here. The chatbot will use different sentences each time. Let us add another talk step here. Click on the talk and then click on this text card and then move it down here and then type in how can I help you today. Here also I can generate variants for this. Let me say I want to generate 3 variants and then click here. All the 3 variants have been accepted. This is the icon showing that variants exist for this sentence. After this, we can simply connect this start button to this block that we have created just now. At each point, we can test our chatbot. We can test individual blocks. For example, I want to test this one. I can start my test from here by clicking this button here. Here you can see it is saying, hey, it's Lucas from Superbikes. How can I help you today? So we can see our chatbot is working the way we expect it to be. Now let us go back. After that, let us add a listen step and then this capture card and drag and drop it here. This capture card allows us to capture what the user is typing in, and this is where we're going to use variables within Voiceflow. As you can see, we use capture to capture user reply, and here we want to capture the entire user reply, and we will use last utterance variable to store what user says. There are different variables available here. For now, we are using this last utterance variable. Our next step is to add response AI. We will click on this AI and select this response AI card and then drag and drop onto the canvas. Here you can see we have a couple of options for the data source. We can use AI model or we can use knowledge base. Since we are using a knowledge base, I will click on knowledge base radio button. Here let us type in answer user's question and we will insert our variable last utterance. Type in the curly bracket and then the variable menu will pop up with the different variable options. We want to select the last utterance variable. This is going to insert the user's last message that needs to be answered. We can also preview by pressing this preview button. Let me type in where is my order and then click on this generate button. You can see the question has been answered correctly. This is the response that is there in our knowledge base document. Now let us connect our boxes appropriately. We will connect this to capture user's response. We will connect the user's question to the response from the knowledge base block. So you can see how the data is flowing. We start here, then it displays my name is Lucas. How can I help you today? Then the user will type in his question, and then next step is chatbot is going to answer the user's question by referring to the knowledge base document. What we're going to do now is to set up a loop between these two boxes so that user can keep on asking questions. So let me connect this one back to here. So you can see there's a loop going on. Now that we have built our basic customer support chatbot, we can test it by pressing the keyboard letter R, or you can press this run button here. You may also want to make sure that the chatbot is trained properly. You can click here to check that one. Here you can see it is saying your assistant needs training. You can just click on this train assistant button. Here it is saying assistant is trained and ready for testing. So we can click on this run test button. So here we can type in where is my order. You can see we got the response from the chatbot and then it is ready for the next question. Since we have set up a loop here, it is prompting the user to ask another question. Here let me type how can I return an item. Our chatbot looked up the document and giving the answer. To initiate a return, please log into your Superbikes account, navigate to order history, etc. etc. So we can see our basic customer support chatbot is working fine. Voiceflow also keeps some chat history that will be useful in answering the user's questions. Congratulations, you built a basic customer support chatbot. Bye until next video.